'Tis that time of year where we bring back the goodies and the deck profiles. Ho ho ho! Make sure you guys smash the ever-living crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more Alice content. Welcome back to the 12 days of deck profiles and goodies. Now, as per usual, we'll be giving away something in all 12 of these videos. And, well, just making sure that people out there are happy. So, today, we're going to start things off with the Evil Twin sleeves that we actually ended up making. Now, some of you guys might recognize these and be like, oh, you had some of these up for Black Friday. Yes, we did. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be shipping a good couple of packs, and I mean a good couple of packs, to one of you out there that wants just a good amount of sleeves for free. All right, it's simple, easy. All I ask is you guys, leave a comment down below. Tell me what you want for the holidays. Tell me what deck profiles you want to see. Communicate these types of things with me so that I can see what we can cook up for these 12 days of deck profiles. Because to be honest with you, looking at like some of the way the format looks, it's not great. All right, I know, but with Photon Hypernova coming forward here to the TCG, with the fact that Cyberstorm Axis has way more goodies to come here for us, I think that we're going to get the chance to see a lot more sauce coming here. And rumor has it Trap Tricks is definitely on my list of profiles to see going forward here. So you're definitely going to have a lot of new goodness to come forward. So I say buckle up, enjoy the holidays and the deck profiles, and all things considered. If you get the chance to see something that you haven't seen before, or a concept that you're just like, you know what, it's kind of interesting, I like that idea, let's give it a shot or something like that, I think it's important. So like I said, leave a comment down below, make sure you guys like the video, share the video so that more people will see these. And this is the holly jolliest time of the year for this channel, so let's pass on over so you guys can see what we got in the workshop today. Alright, so this is something that I ran into on the ladder that definitely caught my attention. It's actual Tellarknights with a Kashtira package in it. Now, for those of you that always love Tellarknights, I think this is going to be a very nice, fresh air, for you. Because, honestly, this actually kind of is some interesting interactions here. Now, keep in mind that the new support here, Rise Heart, if you control a Kashtira monster, you can splash some of this card from your hand. Also, you cannot splash some monsters for the rest of this turn from the extra deck, except for Exceed monsters. So, that's going to be your underlining synergy with that. And then, if this card is no more special summoned this turn, alright, during your main phase, alright, you can banish a Kashtira card from your deck, except for Rise Heart, banish the top 3 cards of your opponent's deck. Well, interesting enough, the only real things that we have that we banish are literally Fenrir and Ptolemaeus. He's really just trying to make this a very centralized mini package at the end of the day. Also, this will become a level 7. So, basically, it's another level 4 that we can do some stuff with, and it gives us access to, a Rise Heart down here for the walking, talking, macro, Cosmo-esque effect. Also, now that good old Tellarknight Ptolemaeus is back, more and more people are looking to this deck, and they're going, hey, this is pretty cool. Because remember, it's 2 or more level 4 monsters, once per chain during either player's turn. You can detach 3 materials from this card. Special summon from your check 1 Exceed monsters, 1 rank higher than this card, except a number monster, by using face-up card you control and transfer materials if it had any. And it has the detach 7, skip your opponent's next turn, which, that never really came up. And during each player's end phase, you can attach a Tellarknight card from your extra deck to this face-up card. Let's be honest here, you have plenty of Tellarknight cards that you can just tuck under this for the extra material if you really want to go that route. The ability to rank up into Diamond is hilarious, and you can also rank up into Infinity. So, in terms of the generalized deck construction here, we are packing in triple copies of Fenrir. Obviously, do not underestimate how stupid good this card is. Literally, the spot banish effect for this is going to win you some of the freest games that you've ever actually won. Now, we are playing 2 copies of Regal, which is interesting that we're not playing any other ones. But if this card is summoned, you target one Tellarknight monster on the field, gains 500 attack, but send it to the graveyard during the end phase. I suppose we just needed some sort of filler here for this, but alright. We have one copy of Anuklahai. This is the one that will send the Tellarknight monster from your deck to the graveyard. So then you load up your synergy here with Call of the Haunted so you can get the revive up and running. And then, of course, you have triple copies of good old Altair. On summon, target a Tellarknight in your graveyard, and then special summon it in defense position. And then monsters cannot attack for the rest of the turn except for Tellarknights, which is fine. We have two copies of Rise Heart. I feel like, looking at this list, the more and more I have, I feel like you'd want to expand out your package of Kashtira monsters a little bit, because I feel like you're not getting to maximum value on Rise Heart. I feel like with the way that this deck is constructed right now, that we're getting minimal value off of this package, but it's still cute at the end of the day. We have triple copies of Deneb here. On summon, you'll get to search for your Tellarknight card, or monster, excuse me, so we already know what we're doing with this. And we have triple Vega, which is going to give you the ability to special summon from the hand. Now your hand trap lineup is some pretty standard stuff. You're playing triple Ash, one Ghost Bell, and triple Effect Veiler. You can rotate these out with, say, Magna Nut and Friends if you really want to put in a Bysteel Core. It's really going to depend on what you want to do at the end of the day in terms of those ratios. We have one Rhoda, because you know all of these are Warrior. We have triple copies of Parios. Literally getting the ability to search for whichever Kashtira that you'll want is fine. Alright, and then if your Shangri-La actually does something, you can destroy one card on the field. But it's just going to be mainly used to get access to a Fenrir, so you can start doing Fenrir-esque things. We also have triple copies of Imperm, good old standard hand trap. We have triple copies of Call of the Haunted. I think this has become a Tellarknight staple at this point, just to get the revive, so that you know you can go Altair into combo effectively. We have triple copies of Solemn Strike, so we are trying to play this as a mini-S control deck. And then we have triple copies of Alpha, just because this is still one of the best cards we have going for it. Down in the extra deck, of course, we have Ptolemaeus, standard rank up plays, standard make infinity, some of the best going forward stuff that we had. We have one copy of Abyss Dweller, generic slowdown for tier. Two copies of Trevere for full bounce ability. You already have seen what this card does. Good old two copies of Deltaros. Deltaros definitely feels like one of the weaker ones these days. We have two copies of Ptolemaeus. Actually, this is still a pretty good card. We have one copy of Nova. Two copies of Constellar Knight Diamond. This thing's still going to be an absolute monster for players to deal with. And then we have one Infinity, one Shangri-La, and one Rise Heart here, wrapping up your interesting take for the package of Tellarknights with Kashtira. So definitely something to get our foot in the door here for the holiday season. I'm very curious to see what other interesting things lurk out there for playtesting for the season. So what do you guys think? Please, like I said, leave a comment down below. Tell me what other interesting things that you would like to see. And, well, we're gearing up for the holidays, so whether or not you celebrate, you do whatever, it's all about a time of bringing people together and just taking time to relax. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, alright? Peace out, guys. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.